Hey there, welcome to Say It Right, a program that gives emergency language care to your English. Is your new word reaction slow? Do you feel your language needs some shock therapy? Then it's your lucky day. I am Anne-Marie, your language nurse, and I'm here to revive the English learning process. Let's take a look at what we will discuss on today's program. Being alone doesn't always mean to be lonely. Studying English doesn't always mean to learn it. Is it child's play for you to sleep like a baby in a candy store? How cheese on your head will make you understand American football. Okay, are you ready? Your treatment session is starting right now. Let's take a pill of knowledge. Does your brain feel like a cobweb of English words? Is your head entangled with questions about which word is correct in a particular situation? Let's find out. How do you obtain knowledge? Do you learn or study? How to differentiate these words? The first word, to learn, means to gain knowledge by studying. So, if you studied something, it doesn't necessarily mean that you learned it yet. At least not 100%. Like here. What's the best way to learn English? Sure, with the help of my Wonder Working program. Got it? Ready to be free? All right. As for the next word, to study, it means to spend time reading, going to classes, etc., in order to learn about a subject or to gain knowledge at school or university. For example, yes, I studied linguistic medicine in university, but I learned Russian while traveling in Eastern Europe. Got it? Remember, to study is to pursue knowledge with books or classes. To learn is to acquire knowledge in other ways. I hope this helped. You're free. All right, the next pair is a little bit easier. It is lonely and alone. To be alone means to be by yourself, without anyone else. Sometimes it's very nice to be alone in my house. It's so peaceful. So, you're free. Good. Alone means to be by yourself. Good. As for the word lonely, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are alone, but unhappy that you don't have anyone to talk to. For example, sometimes I feel lonely in a new country because I don't have anyone to talk to. So, on my part, I hope that you have the possibility to be alone when you want to, but never be lonely. And one more thing, learn new skills easily without having to study too hard. I hope you got that all. Our cobweb is now free. I just love teaching new idioms. It's so fun explaining them and giving examples. I'm just like a kid in a candy store. To be like a kid in a candy store simply means to be very happy and emotionally excited about the things around you. Are you excited? We're gonna eat some cake. And often to react in a silly or uncontrolled way. Yummy, yummy. Okay, get ready. After this section, I always hope that idioms are child's play for you. Open up. Yum. Here comes the airplane. Good boy. You memorize them. Can use them And with their help, impress all your friends. This is really good cake. If I say this is child's play, it means that it is something very easy to do. Usually after this, I feel so good about my job. I just love being a language nurse. A little bit for you, a little bit for me. At home, I sleep like a baby. I have no worries and no regrets. I feel at peace. I'm sure you figured out that the idiom to sleep like a baby means to sleep very well. Excellent. When learning all idioms is child's play for you and you're like a kid in a candy store due to it, then you'll sleep like a baby. But for now, it's time for meditation. It's time for meditation. Get ready, sit back, breathe in slowly through your nose and Hey, what is that smell? I would know that smell anywhere. It's the smell of my home state, Wisconsin. How can a state have a smell, you may ask? Well, Wisconsin is the leading dairy producer in the U.S. They produce excellent cheese. We even have a nickname, Cheeseheads. Let me tell you a little about it. This term, Cheeseheads, used to be a negative connotation. It referred to the Dutch who lived in the U.S. and were known for their aptitude for making cheese. Later, when Wisconsin became the leading cheese producer, people referred to residents of the state as cheeseheads. It was often used during sporting events to insult the Wisconsin teams and their fans. Oh, where are you going? But Wisconsinites love to make jokes, even at their own expense. And they turned the phrase into a positive one. In the 1980s, a man named Ralph Bruno took a piece of his mother's sofa cushion, a yellow one, and made a hat in the shape of a cheese wedge. He wore it to a baseball game between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago White Sox. Quite a rivalry. People loved it, and Bruno soon started a business to produce these popular hats for sports fans. One last slice of cheese to put on the top. All right, what do you think? In our state, we do it a little bit differently, but I think this will do for us. It's the end of our program, so let's check your reaction time and your progress. Let's see. Now, you know the difference between to learn, to study, and lonely, alone. Excellent. You've learned such wonderful idioms about kids like child's play, to be like a kid in a candy store, and to sleep like a baby. Super. And last, let's see. Cheese is your expertise now, and you can proudly tell all your friends the history of the Cheeseheads. I'm so impressed. You've done it. You're healthy and ready to go. But remember, Say It Right is emergency help, not a panacea from all language ills. Work hard and you'll be an expert in no time. This was your personal linguistic nurse, Anne-Marie, and you watched Say It Right. May your English be clean and healthy.